Happy Sabbath to you all. Are you having a good time here? It's a nice warm atmosphere. I just drove up and walked in, and there's a really nice atmosphere here in this hall. And it's great to be able to spend a few minutes with you talking about ADRA. We want to show you, Alethea, are you ready to show Because of You? We're going to show you, first of all, the clip that is introducing the next appeal, which is starting at the end of March.
Because of you, we create positive change every day in our projects overseas and in the UK.
My name is Aisha and I live in a village in Burkina Faso. Every day I have to go to the well far away to fetch water for my family. Because of this, I often miss out on school. Because of you, ADRA came and installed a well right here in my village. Now it is easy to get water and I can attend every class in school. One day, I hope to become a teacher.
My name is Suleiman, and I grow maize on a small farm in northern Ghana. But I could barely grow enough food to feed my family. Because of you, ADRA came and supported farmers like me, teaching us how to increase our harvest by an average of 300%. Now I can grow enough food to feed my family and have enough to sell and send my children to school.
I'm Shankar and I live with my family in the rural north of Sri Lanka. Drinking water from our wells was polluted and caused many people to suffer from kidney diseases. We are afraid to drink the water. Because of you, ADRA came and now we can get purified drinking water from a water vending machine near the village where I live. This will help to keep my family safe from disease.
My name is Marguerite and I live in Rwanda. Until recently, I wasn't able to read or write. This made simple things very, very difficult to me. I could not read signs or even use a telephone. Because of you, ADRA came and conducted adult literacy classes. I can now read and I enjoy reading the Bible.
Because of you, 15% of funds from the 2018 ADRA appeal will support projects here in the UK, with 10% available to churches for their own community projects. Your contribution to the 2018 ADRA appeal will also support projects in Sri Lanka, Rwanda, Myanmar and Thailand. It's our ADRA. Volunteer, connect, donate.
I hope you enjoyed that short promo clip. It will be shown in your churches. It's being made available to the agents as we speak. And hopefully it will tell a little bit of the story of ADRA, what we're doing and how we as churches and as church members can help. But of course the main thing, and this is where treasurers might be very happy, is that for the first time ever, we're going to let churches that raise more than £500 keep 10% for their own community projects. You have to submit it first to us, and we will do a refund, through Earl. Earl is doing the work on that for us. But what it does really is this. First of all, on the doorstep, when you go outdoor collecting, you can tell people that 10% of what you raise is actually benefiting church community projects right there in your community. But the other thing it does is there's often a lack of funding available for community projects. And as churches, we are struggling to find enough money, in the means we have to actually support food banks and shelters and community outreach programs. And this, we hope, will be an enticement. It will be something that churches will see and pick up and say, well, we can actually go out and do more as Seventh-day Adventist Church to help people in our community. But today we also want to bring something else to you. In the 4th chapter of the Gospel of John, Jesus meets a woman by the well. We're all familiar with that story. The story really talks about breaking down prejudices. It's a story of an excluded woman, and it's a story of hope. And that's really the story of ADRA. We want to bring hope where people do not have hope, where people feel excluded, where people feel discriminated against. And so this morning we really want to bring to your attention a project that's close to our heart. And I believe at your tables there is this one piece, one sheet of document of information about a project in Burkina Faso. Now, in the short clip that we saw earlier, we talked about Burkina Faso. But in Burkina Faso, which is one of the most illiterate countries in the world, one of the poorest countries in the world, women are very often excluded. They're excluded from being trained, excluded from education. But there's something else that's happening in Burkina Faso, which is really sad. And I've been in one of these shelter areas where women that have been accused of witchcraft have been exiled to. And it's a very quick process. If somebody doesn't like you, if somebody thinks that you are not doing the right things, they will say you're a witch. And you are then an outcast. You're basically thrown out of the village, out of the community, out of the family, out of the tribe where you are living. And you have to find your own way. And this is a very difficult situation for these women. Quite often they're women in the age between 40 and 55 that in particular are hit by this exclusion. And together with ADRA Burkina Faso, we want to make a difference in the lives of some of these women that have been excluded. And our challenge to you is really to help us raise today £500. That's it. With £500, we will train 35 women a trade. We will help them to escape poverty. We will give them a chance on a livelihood. And so as we were talking about it in our team, and I will introduce those that are here from our team later, we said, well, why don't we bring this to the treasurers? You know, if we are with 300 people here all together, I'm not a quick calculator here. I can't do that quick calculation. But, you know, if you would give £1.50, we would get this done today as a project that the BUC treasurers together have agreed to support these women. And it will go straight to Burkina Faso, and they will start that work immediately. So we hope that this will really entice you to give your support to this small project. We have a short clip of Burkina Faso. Alethea, if you could play that. And then I will ask Sta and Kathy, who are here from ADRA UK, to come to the platform.
Hi, I'm Ian Sweeney. As chair of the ADRA UK board, I recently took a tour of the programs that ADRA has been conducting in the country of Burkina Faso. For the last 6 years now, ADRA UK has been working with subsistence farmers living in rural villages in this impoverished country of Africa. With few natural resources, its landlocked status and general underdevelopment, Burkina is a country facing many challenges. The United Nations ranks Burkina as one of the poorest countries of the world. Depleted soils, desertification and frequent droughts give meager returns for many of Burkina's farmers. Children suffer from malnutrition. Without access to clean drinking water, about 24,000 children in Burkina die every year from diarrhea alone. Please join with me as we discover how ADRA is forever changing the lives of these forgotten people in a forgotten land. First up on our schedule was to meet a prominent chief.
This is and I'm going to cut it short because we don't have time to go through the whole video, but it gives you just a sample of Burkina Faso. This film is available on our website, and you can watch it as Pastor Ian Sweeney is guiding us through the projects that we are doing in Burkina Faso. Kathy, Sta, are you in the room as well? Come up as well. You can come too. Come with your mum, that's fine. Sta is our accountant. She's a chartered accountant, has been working with ADRA for the last 2.5 years almost, so it's going fast. We're right in the middle of the audit, So they're coming in on Monday, so it's a lot of work that we have to do. And this is her lovely daughter. Say hi.
Hi.
We're very pleased that Sta will be here the whole weekend. So if you have any questions about money matters, about how to support ADRA or how we can support you as churches, talk to Sta, and she will certainly do that. And also tomorrow she will tell you a little bit more about some interesting financial developments with ADRA that are coming our way. And then Kathy Boldeau, many of you know Kathy. She has been working with the SEC in the past and in many other functions within the church. Kathy is our new development programs officer. And she really is going to be the liaison between the churches and ADRA. Kathy's role is to really empower the churches to know more about development. She's also going to create curriculum for teaching children and pathfinders in the churches. By the end of May, Kathy will have a certification from ADRA International in community services and urban ministries. And we will be looking at how we can help you as churches to develop your community outreach programs and how ADRA can be supportive in that. So we're very grateful that Kathy is with us. So she'll be here for the rest of the weekend as well. So if you have any questions, please have a chat with Kathy. Now, on your tables is a older gift aid envelope for ADRA. We're not going to do an offering physically here because we know you need to go back to your rooms and pull out the money, you know, which you need to fold to put into this envelope, right? So please take this envelope and put the money in there and pass it on to Sta or to Kathy or even to Earl, so that we can actually do that offering in a little bit more strategic way. Tonight, Earl is going to give some time to Sta to announce how much money we will have raised. So please take this envelope and read through this little brochure that we put on your table. These women in Burkina Faso need our help. We can do that today. Thank you so much, and God bless you for the rest of the day. Oh, by the way, if you look at this form, thank you, Kathy, for reminding me, there is a little box at the bottom. It says, there's a gift from ADRA waiting for you at our stand. Come by today to collect it. And there's a little tick box. So bring this to our stand. You can select a gift and we will tick the box. So we have something for you all. So come and see Kathy and Sta at our stand. We're right there. When you exit the doors on the right. But I think we will be, when will we be starting to give those away?
This afternoon.
From this afternoon. Thank you so much and God bless you.
Thank you very much, ADRA team.